one must become the sentry turret. In this case, we're doing that. We got maxigun, gattling sentry, machinegun sentry, laser sentry, with the booster that gives us a sentry turret on our supply. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get that down right now. There are a group of overseers upon us. We're rocking, do a little sentry here, and a shield bubble. Those are stratagems. Our primary is going to be the crossbow in case the overseers get close, because there can be a ton of overseers. I'm talking a disgusting amount. They should lay down. Better. Those guys are AFK. I need to be somewhat close to my sentries just to make sure I can defend them, since the enemies will target my sentries and not me. I can break that guy's shield. In doing so, he's defenseless. That guy's still lost. He's dead. Bad. Range? Perfect. Ultimatum shot with the tech to swap. Nice. Gather this. Get some of that. I don't want to go that way, although I definitely could. I'm going to go ahead and mark my stuff. I can't mark the SAM site that well. We're not doing that. Gotta try and hit the shield, and it will stagger him. If you break the shield directly, he gets interrupted. If you break the horn and then if you break the horn which breaks the shield, he doesn't get interrupted, which is kind of rough. I'm in desperate need of a Snitchbot 9000 to get more dudes. I don't know why it's being delayed. Oh, Snitchbot, where are you? I don't know. Sometimes they just linger in the shadows. I think that right now there's an issue with the AI targeting, in the sense of them being aware of enemies or players, but there's a different issue in the sense that enemies are now more accurate. So it's like a double-edged sword. On the one hand, you don't see many dudes. Oh my god, you're kidding me! That dit was going towards the wrong thing! Wait, I hear a guy. You could offer us fellers. Hey, use that! You see what I mean? Like, that guy's lost in the sauce. Get over here, Snitchbot 9000. We're on the edge of the map as well. I need you. Will you lock in? You would you'd be stitching between the freaking grass, or between like that tree crack right there. Do the roar. Great heavens! I think that stacking these counts. I asked the question in a previous video, but didn't actually get enough time to pass to get it answered. So there's that. It is time to sentry up. That guy's gotta die. You're kidding right now. The most perfect positioning on that feller. There's a lot going on. I repeat, there's a lot going on. I mean, the sentry build's working out pretty good. One sentry got sacrificed. I think it was a laser sentry. I believe I'm okay with that. I saw you and I melee, but just not fast enough. The feisty bugger. He's dead now. R.I.P. that little homie. We have 2 shields. I kind of wish when they buffed grenades, they would have given shield grenades more uses, considering how very few folks rock them to begin with. They also break really fast, just FYI. It would have been cool to get maybe 5 or 6 shield grenades and replenish 3 every time you resupply. Okay, he's going to stitch soon, but I don't feel like waiting. Now, I do have a few mods active. A few of them make the maxigun way better to use quality of life-wise. I've taken away the visual blur that shouldn't exist, smile. And I've also got a mod for the Snitchbot 9000 to make him not blind me. So, folks that are wondering why my game looks different, better, that's why. Some important changes were made. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this guy right there. Actually, use my primary weapon. Him getting stitch off is good. This actually might work out. No, I'm holding the shoot button so I can't swap to my ultimatum. I could have killed him in the air. That's so whack. That is so whack, bro. Missed, barely. GG's. I can't do the tech I normally do with ultimatum because of that bug. Rolled those guys, though. The Sentry turret's going in clutch. Alright, I need to blow this up before... I'll be smart about it. Toss it away. He dies with the fire. These turrets on the booster for the turret thing does not give you that much ammo. That's one of the major downsides. Alright. We need to get some cover. That's a mistake on my part. So, there's a thing with a maxigun. If you're trying to flay it around like that, it takes a year and a day to actually recuperate and aim where you're targeting. I don't know what causes that. It's actually a little tilting. Excuse me. I need this. I need this. I need you to leave me alone. Do a flip! I did want to kill that guy, but I kind of need to for a short second. Want to activate this and get a bot drop it after. Or... You know what I mean. I know what I mean, I just don't say it right. This is again why we have crossbow. There's 1,000 flying and ground overseers. If I see a harvester, he's the first target priority. Flying overseers are, I wouldn't say close second, but they're definitely up there. The gatekeeper, the range John Deere, he's definitely one of the top priorities for sure. That guy's dented in Narnia. We'll go to ignore him for now. I keep forgetting to turn on some stuff that I turn off for videos. HUD. That stuff. Some people want me to turn on more things, like having the stamina bar showing. I don't care about that personally. No, 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 no. They broke it, didn't they? Dang it. I was trying to get that snitch bot to actually do his thing. Whatever. We carry on. So I saw the SAM site. I couldn't ping it. It's right there. I'm going to have to go across the map multiple times just because of how this is set up. What? Red dish right there. Okay. It's not too shabby. I mean, we can just do that and we'll know where things are. We have this. I'm probably have a snitch happen. Deploy the seismic probe. Then go over here, have another snitch happen. Handle that camp and be chilling like a villain. I should have stemmed and gotten the last resupply back here. That would have been the maneuver. Toss out another one of these. Headshot that guy. Get rolled, idiot. I'm curious if I can shield my sentries from taking melee damage. If those guys get close, their hitbox just destroys sentries. I wonder if the shield can just make that not a possibility. If it can cheat the system, so to speak. One of the issues with having a turret build is I cannot prevent them from destroying the snitch bot unless I want to destroy my own turrets. So it makes it difficult to farm as many kills as I otherwise would want to. And also the snitch bot is a little clueless, which makes that even more difficult at the moment. C4. Back to the sentries to defend them. Alright, you cannot tell me that accuracy's not improved. I know there's like 1,000 of those guys. Point still stands. Oh. Nice hill. If it wasn't for the sentries, I'm just a goner. That many flying overseers, genuinely criminal. Miss my sentries. Thank you. Pop some stimulants, grab some supplies, and vamonos. Wrong neighborhood, bud. Wrong neighborhood. F of the YI. There wasn't a stitch happening, huh? Flesh mob will die of natural causes. My turrets will naturally mow it down. Is the way. There hasn't been that many harvesters. 1 second. Good aim. Good aim again. Holy smokes, let me sign him. Now imagine killing a flesh mob like this and then max it or multiply it by a little bit when trying to kill the new crushers. Those bellers are beefy when it comes to ballistics. Thought I missed. But cool guys don't look at explosions. My turrets are still just mowing everything down. Where's the stitch bot? Those guys are too horizontally compact. Or I guess horizontally and vertically compact. I'm gonna shoot to try and get something attention. I'd like you to snitch. Break your shield. That's risky. Alright, this is a sentry lineup. I'm blocking one of the shields. Or one of the sentries. One turret down. It's down. Mode. Get them! Give them all you've got! I mean, they're all dead, actually. Wait, that was anticlimactic. I just finally got a visual. He's doing flips. I finally got a visual of my masterpiece, all for them to just all perish. Man. But actually, I expected that explosion rate to be a bit bigger. I was mistaken. Is it loaded? Of course not. I knew not to trust it either. Can't do that. Get his attention because he's freaking dented. The Helen Keller of Stitch Bots. We got him. We have a new one in a moment. This is done. Go ahead and get some supplies. Run away. I'll just go backwards though. I don't want to play that shield actually. I'm gonna keep running back up this hill. Running towards the radar dish, I suppose. Oh my. Ow. The only issue is when the boatless pull up and they're just in your face, messing up your ability to actually swing or shoot. That becomes problematic. What is... Dude! Bring it back to Earth! Bring my thing back to Earth! What is that? Alright. Yeah, we need to run away a little bit. Hit a back pedal. Just a smidge. I have no shield either. I have one stem. Kill that guy. Chowed. We chow them. Get destroyed, you goober. I'm saving that Sentry, actually. Destroyed, brother. The courage of a lion. I told you could do that. I had to freaking, like, in my mind, I have to remember I can't hold the fire button and shoot the ultimatum due to a bug. Of course. Oddly specific, but hey, that's the game we play, brother. That's the game we play. Oh, Helen Keller. I am over here. I'm gonna get that down. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be freaking touching me. You see what I mean? I'm not just saying it to say it. It's real news. I got something for everybody. Pull up. Just stop my bubble, and I will mow you down. Alright, third person name can eat my shorts. The freaking overseer just spoke by the Bible! Oh my, dude, everything is so accurate, you just can't do anything! It's like a few overseers! They're more powerful than a freaking Hulk! We have mistakes. If I can't climb this, I can't get up, and my torch will kill me. Squeeze me! Stim taxation is on a different level. I said it previously, I'll say it again. I want to see the dev that made that change play the game and stream it. I don't think it's a very tall ask, personally. Like, just let me go ahead and just see a stream real quick. Let me see what you're putting down, Mr. Dev, that made that amazing change that everyone loves. Smile. Let me just give it a gander. Just a short glance, if you will. We're doing good time-wise. I've said this previously, and it all fell apart. Which honestly, it's going to get really rough over here because I'm going to do the main objective, which I'm pretty sure increases spawns or something like that. Then we got Sief, which Sief also increases spawns. It triggers enemies to attack you, as long as you remain in that area. That's what folks use to farm a bunch of kills occasionally. Murd. Moving on. I have encampment to handle. I don't have... I mean, I can break a shield and use my crossbow. I should do that for the one I can see right meow. That'd be wise. First, I'll kill the flying overseer, because Satan spawn. Just for the shield. Crossbow it. Do I? Just right. Perfect. And I can actually do the same thing over here. I can barely hit this one, I think. I don't have a range on this, but it's like close. Right there. Too easy. And the last one, I'll ping it. Once it's around 80-ish meters, I can shoot ultimatum shot and walk away. Unless I'm bad, in which case, there's no fixing that. We're chilling. Time to finesse my way out of here. I do believe... Hello? The guy I want to be more accurate isn't, and everyone else is. What? Dude, I want to kill you. It's kind of hard to finesse that. Because crossbow one-shots you, I'm pretty sure, in most places, and ultimatum, you know, I assume will one-shot you as well. When all sentries are down, it's just wraps. Pretty sure the only way they can maybe beat me is if they spawn like 3 harvesters. Because it takes me time to kill them, and they have the ability to break my shield while I'm sitting there like a den. But even those guys, nothing. They're nothing to me. They're weak. To me, my sentries. They can do nada. Alright. I'm gonna leave. I'll keep them alive. They might get some stragglers. Seems like intruders are also patrolling awfully weirdly as well. Just going off the beaten path, so to speak. Oh, they're getting value. Fish. They're trying to shield. Psych, he's just dead. He's just dead. I can kill this guy first. Before he wakes up. I could have sworn I heard it. The ship thing that flies. It's not an exclusive thing that ships do. Sometimes they sail. The seas. The stingrays. I can keep on calling interlopers. Oh, there's no way. This is the godlike one. I can get disgusting high ground and dent out to my heart's content. It's over here. Over here is where I need to go. Rock Salt, I think, prevented that ragdoll. Bro, they peek a corner, you're taking damage. No, I messed up. That should have gone on the high ground because it's a turret. I just forget. Let's pull this. Use to our advantage. Out of juice. Juiced up. Refill. Alright, now we take high ground, and fellows, you might be saying to yourself, but no, the chargers will bounce. Not these ones. I see them. 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 Please, God. Kill the fire. Speaking of, if I were right now, I'd be kind of lit. There's like a single guy over there. We all have to turn at the same time? Not that it matters, because one of you kills me instantly, but we all have to turn at the same time for a single guy? I would have gotten him, most likely. Where are those overseers? They're dead. Those guys got mowed down. My goodness. Deleted. E of the 3. Okay. This is going pretty good. I'm dying a lot, but like... Bro. There are things in this game that make dying not unavoidable. They just make it a thing that I'm not really mad about happening necessarily. Like, you can't really... If you get mad at your deaths all the time, you're not gonna have any fun. Oh, he's like a snitch. He ain't gonna snitch. No way. Actually, he couldn't have if he wanted to. In hindsight. I've just realized that. Look at the overseers again! That's nuts! That you're dead! You're shooting the ground, brother! Just in case I die. That guy's ignorance. Makes sense. Don't teach the overseer to do that. This thing's still alive? Look, it's no way it's still alive. There's no way. That thing's dead. No. That thing is dead for sure. I'm gonna double resupply just because this time I want to get a supply up here. I think the strategy, because they're spawning really close. I don't want to have all my sentries right up top because I'm just gonna die. He says, as he does it again. Think of it there. I'm thinking over there. Pretty good toss. That's on me, bro. I was expecting my sentries to target that guy for once, and no one did. In my defense. That was 100% the theory was, oh, I have like 1,000 sentries. We'll aim at the guy that can destroy us all. No. Of course not. But earlier, that single flying overseer, that's the problem. Why can't I shoot my gun? It was like making sure I had ammo. Even though the backpack's on my... Whatever. Whatever. Things are going pretty decent. Dying more than I wanted to, though. Unfortunately. Thus is the nature of playing like a dent. I wanted that guy to... He couldn't have. He couldn't have snitched. What are you doing, you idiot? We get that fixed ASAP, I think. Like, targeting things that can't damage enemies shouldn't target the enemies. You know what I mean? That should be illegal. Also, that's a weird dropship where not many enemies spawned. It was just 2 dropships and maybe 15 guys, and not even big dudes either. I don't know what's going on, but that's been like a really common thing in Helldivers 2 recently. A little too common. And it's probably what makes the game easier and also less engaging because you have less guys to shoot at, which less guys to shoot at, less things to kill you. It's a double-edged sword of not having as much, or no, it's a sword and the handle's also a sword. And they're both inside of you. What? It's not good. I'm trying to get that. Let's see. I'll shoot that off, I guess. Please, sir. I would like you to freaking call your hombreros. I'm gonna do this guy over there, which is kind of silly because I'm walking over there. I should need more than him. Harvesters. I don't see him. I mean, this guy's kind of mowing. I'm gonna let him be. Let him live his best life. Best life. Is it? Oh, it's 3. I think the strategy is to break the shield and then ultimate last guy. Bam. Alright, now let me go ahead and ponder what's going on here. Oh, I'm not tossing any sentries. This guy has to die though, for sure. I'm gonna run this way. There's more dudes right here than there was from the drop. And let's say those guys all came after. Yeah, be careful with our tough stuff. I can get supplies or stims to my left. There's 1,000 gentlemen behind me. I've got to figure something out. They're also all cheating. Cover is a little non-existent. I think we should keep running. Alright. He can't get that turret. I should toss the machine gun sentry there, actually. He also can't get this turret either. I'll chill right here. There should be nothing to my right. That guy's positioning to get a kill. That's a little cringe, bro. That's a little unfortunate what's happened. He's still charging. I'm gonna do supplies right here. Ultimate ammo. My forte. I about blasted myself for no good reason. Way. That guy at the moment matters more than anything else. Not like this. That shield rolls you. As soon as I go here, it's GG. What is that weird, like what is that weird targeting? Or weird sway they got going on? You try to whip it around, which I kind of have to. I hit the targets. It just goes wild. I don't like that at all. I had to stop the snitch. Genuinely have to get some progress going on this objective. We've been here for a hot minute. And as soon as I can, I'll also get some supplies. That turret made the worst choices possible for killing things. Just go for the... Kill the John Deere. It was targeting the Overseer's shield that has 1500 HP, by the way, instead of going for anything that mattered there, which in that case would have been the barricade that can one-shot you. Alright, if it snitches now... If I can get these sentry, these things over here, I don't mind it. We get high yield. We're quick, we're fine. And plus he's lost in the sauce. Killing would have mattered. Just doesn't stagger me. Maybe I made mistakes. Mayhaps. Ooh, that's not good. That's fine. And I can't aim up behind to hit that guy, I don't think, in that location. I wasn't laying down the whole time either. I just couldn't stand up. Like, I have to be able to turn right, bro. I have to be able to turn right to aim at that guy. I have to. It's physically, like, I physically need to do that, and the game's like, nah, bro, you're good. What do you mean? I wonder if you can do to mitigate that. There's gotta be a way. I about played death for no reason. Walking in front of machine gun sentry for funsies. Wrong direction. Alright, cool thing is I can walk this way and get these supplies. And there's multiple. Monumental. If I could walk while shooting this thing, I'm telling you, it'd be a different game. Bro. Let me in. What the? I can't ignore it because it's happening a lot. That's the issue too. Like, I'm not just like, oh guys, the minigun can do this thing. It's like, yo, the minigun's doing the thing constantly. In very unideal situations. I'll let you live. We're on the last leg. That guy went to freaking space. Ah, we have the bullets. Break that, harvesters. Oh my god, it's true, dude. It's possible. Alright, that was kind of an insane play. Not to toot my own horn, so to speak. Alright, you guys are annoying. Perish. Word! We can get all the sentries in the universe up here. Kill that guy. Wrong gun. That right there, it didn't bounce. Dubnish. That right there. About getting mowed down in cold blood by my own sentry. I placed so cautiously. So caringly, if you will. Oh my goodness. First try. Alright, this should be as good as done. I wonder if we get more than 970-ish kills I got last game. I'd hope for like 1,000 or so. This seems like it gave me a lot more overseers than the bigger guys, which I think kind of makes sense for the build, although this does shred Jondeliers. Like, this build in particular mows them down something serious. Okay, we have time to grab some supplies while making it to the extract. Which honestly, this is a best case scenario because that extract's on the edge of the map, which equals no kills. Unless the snitch spot doesn't really abide by those rules. I think, no, it means no patrols. That's what it means. I'm gonna wait to toss this in. As long as I can. I'll probably do it soon, actually. Won't shoot that guy. And there's also a stingray in play that has to die. I think right now, actually. Like, so for stingrays, I wonder how many shields it takes to survive a pass by them. Let's find out. Oh. That wasn't the intention. Wait a minute. Super Earth. I tossed in my supplies, I'm pretty sure. What the freak? You can call in your eagles and whatnot after the timer goes away. Do they draw the line at supply? Dang it. I kind of needed those for, you know, living purposes. It's quite nice for that, honestly. Oh, well. Alright, I think I'm getting close to where I want to actually start playing groups. Potentially. I tried doing a few group games, and they all felt lamer and more lackluster than my solo gameplay. There just wasn't much going on. We had a few games where folks just left because I guess they were bored and nothing was happening. They were dying to dumb stuff, which happens. And first of all, I don't care when folks die to dumb stuff. Ah, it's not good. We're standing still for enemies to beam us with no shield. I'm almost certain I tossed in the shields. I tossed in the resupply, then the shields, and I didn't know that resupply can't be called in when the timer's over. Because like I was saying earlier, you can call in a 500 kg, a precision strike. I think you can call in basically everything else, but maybe the yellow stratagems. Aside from Seif, of course. How am I supposed to know that's a rule? Let me climb. I know, I can call in a mini nuke to give myself better climbing abilities. I virtually never... I lost my supply. I virtually never use Seif artillery. Seldom often do I ever throw that down for some reason. Alright, that's the mission. We definitely became a turret. We were the Sentry of the game. Maxigun's fun. Dude, I do have like a few mods to remove maybe half of the downsides, or a third. Without those, yeah, not as fun. But hey, take it for what it is. It was a good time. And if you can put up with the stuff that maxigun gives you baseline, go nuts. It's weird too, because taking all those sentries, if I had them all going, bro, nothing stood a chance. It was all getting eviscerated at a breakneck pace. And I'm curious if there's any way that group gameplay will change that. I think the only possibility is to have your teammates that just don't have arms and hands or legs. And even then, some folks are cracked at Fortnite in that very manner. I've seen some folks play with their feet in Fortnite, and they're nuts. What we got? Over 1,000. Son of a biscuit, we're hard locked. 4 deaths too. Shucks. Anyway, that's the video. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.